Happy Independence Day, everybody. I got up this morning and it wasn't just the coffee. I just felt hot about some things and celebrating today, excited about today, looking forward to doing some grilling, but it's not just about that. Why is America different? It's freedom. It's not because America is a huge country. It's not because we have resources. Other countries are big. Other countries have resources. What makes America great is freedom. Freedom, personal property rights, our Constitution, our Bill of Rights. That's what makes us different. That is our bedrock foundation. And man, you look around the world right now, even other great countries like Canada or Britain and places like that, they're losing their freedoms. I mean, for crying out loud, in Canada, if you speak the gospel at a gay pride rally or something like that, you get arrested, you go to jail. You go to England, someone breaks into your house, tries to kill you, you defend yourself, the victim goes to prison. That's what's happening now. There was some I just saw this morning, 3 cars pull up in front of a guy's house. He was a magistrate, and he's attacked with guys with a gun, a knife, a crossbow, of all weird things, and he calls the police. The criminals call the police. Guess who goes to jail? The victim trying to defend his wife and his daughter in his own home. So that's what's happened to Britain. I mean, this makes me want to throw up. The leaders of Britain are just garbage. They are just Marxist traitors. And Canada isn't a whole lot better right now. Even though the people of those countries are great culture, great beauty, great history, a lot of great things about it, but right now America's in a fight for its freedom right now. In case you haven't noticed, there's a lot of unrest in this country, and there's people throwing around the term, civil war. And I don't think we're there yet, but I really solicit people to pray, because if the church stands down, if we pull back, if we recuse ourselves from what's going on in this country, we will see things happen that we never thought would happen in this country. It's not, history is very clear about what happens when good guys stand down and the bad guys take over. But I don't think it has to come to that. I think intercession can prevent a lot of things. My gosh, at the very minimum, we've got to kick the can down the road. We've got to pray for cooler heads to prevail, because there are forces in this country and outside of this country that really want to see us come down, that hate America, hate freedom. It isn't even just about our foreign policy, and our foreign policy has been a disaster sometimes. It isn't even just about that. Even if our foreign policy was impeccable, it wouldn't change what a lot of traitors and America haters are trying to do right now. And we need to pray for Pauls to be turned into Sauls. People who are enemies of this country, pray for them that they would become Pauls. Pray for them that they would become leaders in the church. And I can feel it out there. I'll be honest, I can feel it. Conservatives who are ready to lock and load. And I understand that. I understand what's going on there. But I tell you, I'd rather expend sweat than blood. I would rather see people come together and pray for this country, pray for that demonic spirit of violence, to have a wet blanket thrown over and to have it snuffed out, to have violent protests melt away, to see people who are enemies be united in Christ. That's what I'd like to see. I'm not itching, to lock and load. I am not itching to do that. I've seen enough of history. I've looked at the first Civil War. It was grisly. Movies do not show how grisly and how brutal it was. Battles, not just Gettysburg, but Battle of Bull Run, Antietam. Some of these battles, they were horrific. The chivalry that started out at the beginning of the war was not there at the end, and by the end it was total war. 4 years and 700,000 casualties later, yeah, it came to an end. We don't want to see that happen now. So hey, celebrate, have a cookout today, but pray for freedom to prevail. I'd rather fight the battle in the spirit than on the street. That's just, you know, I don't know if I'm doing this topic justice right now, but I want to see socialism defeated. I want to see racism defeated. I want to see crime defeated. So I just pray right now for the salvation, healing, and revival in this country, for racial division to collapse, for truth to come forward in the media, to pray for those in authority that it may go well with us. You know, there are things that, you know, President Trump does that, you know, I don't agree with. I wish he would have done this instead of that, but I'm very thankful for him. I'm thankful for his spirit and what he's trying to do. Trying to expose and bring down this deep state and bring justice back to this country, bring the economy back, bring life back to this country. But it's not all on him. It's on you. It's on me. It's on us. And we the people are the government, not just one man. You know, what did Thomas Jefferson say? You know, let no more be heard about confidence in men, but bind them down with the chains of the Constitution. The Constitution, we the people, is the government. It's our responsibility, the responsibility of the average person, the voter, to participate in our republic. So I just put that out there and intercede for this country. You know, one thing I thought about this morning too was Josh, when he goes to take the city of Jericho and he sees the Lord and it's like, hey, are you for us or for our enemies? Like this us and them thing. And the Lord's, I'm paraphrasing, but the Lord's basically, you know, hey, I'm here to take over. I'm not here to just pick your side. Even though Joshua was fighting for Israel, even though, you know, Israel were the good guys, okay, it wasn't just that. He was there to take over, not just take sides. And I pray that God would take over in America again. That's my prayer. So, like I say, I don't know if I'm doing this topic in justice here. I'm just kind of shotgunning right now, but there it is. Pray and believe for a good future of this country. Thank you.